Welcome to United Report, your daily hub for all things Manchester United. From breaking news to transfer talk and match updates, we've got every red covered. If you live and breathe United, hit subscribe and join the family. Glory, glory, Man United. The Premier League's most wanted man, Bryan MBEUMO, just dropped hints about Thomas Frank and his future, and the transfer battle is heating up. With both Manchester United and Tottenham Hotspur battling for his signature, Bryan MBEUMO is set for a blockbuster summer move. The Brentford forward has just come off a 20-goal Premier League season and is attracting major interest. Spurs have launched a $70 million bid to reunite MBEUMO with new boss Thomas Frank, while Man United remain his preferred destination if they can match Brentford's asking price. In this video, we break down the race for MBEUMO, what he said at the Canadian Grand Prix, how he praised Frank, and why United still believe they can win this transfer battle. Bryan MBEUMO has tipped Thomas Frank to be a huge hit at Tottenham during an impromptu interview at the Canadian Grand Prix, but he did not discuss the battle for his signature between Spurs and Manchester United. The Cameroon star, 25, is wanted by both clubs with a summer exit from Brentford now likely. It's understood that United is MBEUMO's preferred destination, with the Red Devils in desperate need of reinforcements after enduring their worst ever Premier League campaign. They have so far failed to meet Brentford's valuation of the player, and the situation has been complicated by Frank's move to Spurs. Mirror Football revealed prior to the weekend that they have launched a £70 million bid to try and make MBEUMO their marquee summer signing by gazumping their rivals. And while MBEUMO did not discuss interest from the two clubs in Montreal, he did endorse Frank to do a stellar job at his new club. He's done so much for me, MBEUMO told Sky Sports when he was asked how influential Frank has been during his career. He literally trusted me from the start at Brentford, and he developed the team so well. He developed me as a human and a player so much as well. I can only wish him all the best, and I'm sure he's going to do well. He added, he knows everything, he's really smart and knows what he wants to bring the team, how he wants them to play. He's been fantastic for Brentford. MBEUMO is hot property after breaking the 20-goal barrier in the Premier League for the first time last season, helping Brentford to a 10th place finish. Crucially, the Bees are not expected to prevent their star man after his stellar campaign, though it remains unclear where he will end up, with the summer transfer window set to reopen on Monday. The versatile forward feels he is currently at the peak of his powers, adding, "I think it's been my best season so far in the Premier League. Even collectively, I think we played very good and were unlucky to not get a European spot." Manchester United striker Overhaul is in full swing, and it starts with a shock decision. Rasmus Hojlund, once seen as United's long-term number 9, is now reportedly on his way out just 1 year after his big money arrival from Atalanta. Despite a contract running until 2030, United are prepared to sell, and Inter Milan are leading the race with a loan plus option deal on the table. Meanwhile, Joshua Zirkzee, who also struggled last season, is set to stay at Old Trafford, with Erik ten Hag keen to give him another chance under a new-look attack. And in a major twist, United have already confirmed the signing of Wolves star Matheus Cunha for £62.5 million. He bagged 15 league goals last season, but is he the real solution at centre-forward? Today we're breaking down what this means for United's attack, the logic behind selling Hojlund, and whether Cunha and Zirkzee can actually deliver the goals next season. Manchester United have reportedly decided to cut their losses with Rasmus Hojlund, but Joshua Zirkzee is set to stay at Old Trafford. The Red Devils are looking to strengthen their attack this summer, and a new striker is top of their shopping list. Both Hojlund and Zirkzee underwhelmed last season, scoring just 17 goals in a combined 105 appearances across all competitions. United spent around £72 million to sign Hojlund from Atalanta in 2023 and 36.5 to sign Zirkzee from Bologna in 2024. Both players have been linked with moves away from Old Trafford this summer, but Italian outlet Corriere dello Sport are reporting that United have decided to keep Zirkzee and cash in on Hojlund. Gazzetta dello Sport, meanwhile, claim that Inter Milan are in talks with United over a deal for Hojlund. The report states that United want around £45 million, £38 for the 22-year-old, which would represent a major loss. Inter are said to be moving full speed ahead for Hojlund and hope to sign him on loan with an almost certain option to buy. Although United would prefer to sell the player this summer, it is claimed that an expensive loan fee could tempt them. Hojlund was recently asked about his future while on international duty with Denmark and told TV2 Sport, "I have a contract until 2030, so I expect to play for Manchester United. I'm looking forward to going on a summer vacation, and then I'm fully dedicated to the project that's underway. I know I can't get much out of reading things. I know what the facts are, and that is that I have a contract with Manchester United until 2030. I expect to play there, so I'm just getting ready for some summer vacation and then hopefully a good pre-season." And when asked directly about Inter's interest in signing him, Hojlund told Extra Bladet, "No. As I've told you before, I try to stay away from all that because it's both for better and for worse these days. I know I can't get much out of reading things. I know what the facts are, and that is that I have a contract with Manchester United until 2030. I expect to play there, so I'm just getting ready for some summer vacation and then hopefully a good pre-season." United have already signed one new attack, forking out 62.5 million for Wolves star Matthias Cunha. Cunha scored 15 league goals for Wolves last season, but he is not an out-and-out striker, and United have been heavily linked with a number of other forward options. Big moves and big reactions in the world of Manchester United stars past and present. Angel Gomes has officially signed for Marseille, reuniting with former teammate Mason Greenwood. Both Greenwood and Marcus Rashford showed their public support after the announcement, giving fans a powerful moment of unity from the class of Carrington. Greenwood continues to shine in League One with 21 goals and 6 assists last season, while Gomes is set to bolster a Marseille side now brimming with talent and Champions League ambitions. But what about Antony? After a promising spell at Real Betis and fresh praise from Edwin van der Sar, could the £86 million winger return to Manchester United, or is a permanent La Liga switch more likely? Let's break it all down, the friendships, the futures, and the financial decisions shaking up United this summer. Mason Greenwood and Marcus Rashford have expressed their support for Angel Gomes, following the ex-Manchester United midfielder's move to Marseille. The 24-year-old inked a deal with the League One club earlier this week after opting not to extend his contract at Lille. Since moving from United to Lille in 2020, Gomes has flourished in France, earning his first of 4 England call-ups last year. As his contract at Lille neared its end, Gomes was rumoured to be considering a return to the Premier League, with Tottenham, West Ham, Newcastle United and Liverpool all reportedly showing interest in the former United player. However, having decided to part ways with Lille at the season's close, Gomes has now put pen to paper with Marseille. On Thursday, the League One side announced on Instagram that they had secured an agreement with Gomes, set to join the club when the transfer window reopens later this month. His former United colleagues Rashford and Greenwood showed their support by liking the post. Gomes' move to the Stade Velodrome will reunite him with Greenwood, who has been playing for Marseille since last summer. Greenwood has made quite an impact in France since leaving United last summer, netting 21 goals and providing 6 assists to help Roberto De Zerbi's team secure a Champions League spot. In a recent interview with The Athletic, Marseille midfielder Adrien Rabiot hailed Greenwood as an incredible player. The French star heaped praise on him, declaring Mason is an incredible player, and went on to say, "If he hadn't had all of his problems, I think he'd have an image like Jude Bellingham. Mason would be the star." He continued to extol Mason's virtues, stating he's an exceptional player. He can score with his right foot and his left foot. He has an exceptional shot. He can dribble. Expressing gratitude for having such talent in the team, he added, "We're very lucky to have him. When he's really focused, he does really great things." Edwin van der Sar reckons Manchester United could do worse than hand Antony an unexpected chance to salvage his Old Trafford career, even if the former Red Devils favourite acknowledges that doing so may be easier said than done. The winger, 25, has been unable to replicate the dazzling Eredivisie performances that convinced United to part with £86 million to sign him back in the summer of 2022, and spent the last 6 months of the 2024-25 campaign on loan with Real Betis. Antony has found a new lease of life in Spain, though, registering 14 goal contributions in 26 games to help the club reach the Europa Conference League final. Betis and Antony have expressed a desire to make the move permanent, but there are serious doubts that the La Liga outfit could finance such a deal. And while United are planning to offload Antony in order to raise some much-needed transfer funds, Van der Sar has broached the idea of reintegrating the Brazilian. The former United goalkeeper told The Sun, luckily, "I'm not in a position anymore to dictate at a club which kind of players have to come, but they're on the right track by signing a more experienced striker, maybe with another one on the way. The 2 players they signed in the winter break were good, so they should be fine if they give faith to the manager. Maybe Alejandro Garnacho's going to go. I would say bring Antony back, but I'm not sure if that's realistic." While there has been little talk of Antony returning to Manchester United's first team, there has been speculation Erik ten Hag could attempt to bring the winger to Bayer Leverkusen after signing the player for United from Ajax. For his part, Antony has made no secret of his desire to return to Betis, saying, "I love the club, the city, everything. The sunshine, the people, the food, it reminds me of Brazil. And most importantly, I found myself. I wasn't playing much at Manchester United, I needed to be happy in myself."